B'mei ha'moadot kulan v'rashei chodeshim hayu ha'kohanim tokim b'chatzor. HaKohanim. The emphasis here is, until now, the chatzot are blown by who? Some Leviim and some Israelites. On the Moadot, that means any day that's not just a weekday, and on the Chodashim. Okay, sorry, not Shabbos necessarily. It says Yom Simchaschem v'Odechem v'Rashei Chodshechem. Happy days, Moadim, and Rosh Chodesh. The Kohanim actually have to sound the trumpets or the horns. Tokim b'chatzot b'shara korban v'Levim omrim shira. So they sound the trumpets and the Levim sing the song. Why? Why on this day is the Kohanim? Because we saw before, the sound when the Kohanim do it, it's considered a temple service. It's a zikaron l'fnei Hashem, az karatah Hashem. The maskeret is the aspect that which is being offered is accepted by God. It's like another form of reach ticholach. If you want their details in this kundras I put out, giving all the examples here. Okay, this copy is not for sale. It's already been purchased by everyone. Get your copy of Halu B'Tikah Shofar. Contact me for shipping and details. It's the sequel to the Haggadah of Pesach. So you have here, that's what I did about Halu B'Tikah Shofar. So you have here examples of what it means. Good question we saw today. Yom Zichron Trua, Zichron Trua Yelachem. So Chazal said Zichron Trua is a remez to what? The Zichron Trua on Rosh Hashanah is a reference to one day the sages will outlaw sounding the shofar on Shabbos. And Shabbos is just supposed to be a zichron. When Rosh Hashanah is on Shabbos, don't sound the shofar. It's a zichron trua, memory of a trua. Wait a minute. But it's called zichron trua in Vayikra. How are we to fulfill this aspect of zichron trua? Trua is mentioned in Bamidbar, Yom Trua Yelachem. What is zichron trua every other year? Most years, Rosh Hashanah is not Shabbos. And even before Chazal made this rule, they were sounding the shofar on Shabbos. So all those years, and even the years now, when we sound the shofar on Rosh Hashanah, how are we to mikayim, as they say? How do we fulfill this aspect of zichron trua? If zichron is, a remez, that you will not sound the shofar on Shabbos, the answer is, the sounding of the shofar is as though it's accepted like a korban. Like we said last week. Sounding the shofar is like a korban. So it has to be accepted. So that's why here, on these special days, when there's a specific commandment to sound the chatzot wrote, as we read in Parshat Ba'alotcha, this is given specifically to the Kohanim. The Kohanim are the ones who offer the sacrifice, which is a zikaron l'fnei Hashem. So too, the sounding of the trumpets on these days specifically, most days of the week, right? Most weeks, this trumpets are just another instrument that are used in the temple, like the flutes and the harps, etc. Now the Kohanim do it, and it says of Yom Simchas and Modechem. I quoted this pasuk. That's when you have to sound the shofar.
We would like to encourage our viewers to share these videos with friends and send in your responses. If you would like to obtain Birkon Nusach Eretz Yisrael or invite the rabbi for a speaking engagement, please email us at office@machonshilo.org.